Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Solid Stud Reviews. The first set I will be reviewing on the channel is set number 75280, the 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set includes 285 pieces, 6 minifigures, and retails for $30 in the US. So first we're going to start with the box, and down here you can see the 6 minifigures, this being the 1 Jet Trooper, the 3 501st Troopers, and the 2 battle droids. Up here at the top right of the box we have the 332nd Trooper, which is not included in the set, it's just art at the top. Right here is a battle going on, and on the back of the box is what I think is the same battle going on. And over here we have the 2 play features included, this being the stud shooters and the opposable legs of the walker, but we'll get into that later. Right here we have something that says play it in the Skywalker Saga, which is the game coming out hopefully by the end of the year. So yeah, that's it for the box, apart from like the background art, which I think looks like Kashyyyk. So the first minifigure we are going to be looking at in this set is the B1 battle droid. There's nothing new going on here. As you can see, he has a blaster in his right hand. On the back there is a single stud, so you could add upon that if you wanted to. Something that I found to be pretty cool is if you take a tan 1x2 tile and put it on, it will look like he has a Comlink booster pack on. And I'm kind of surprised LEGO hasn't like changed it like that, because I feel like that just makes it look a lot better. Now taking a look at the 501st Trooper, you can see all the new prints, especially compared to the 2013 one. The big thing that stands out to me is the feet printing right there. As you can see, this one's white, while this has like a little bit of gray and dark gray going on here. Moving up to the torso, there he has a belt that goes all the way around to the back, right there. And above it is some more detailing. Back to the front, there's a bit of blue right there in like a triangle. And then he also has a blaster in his hand. And up to the helmet. I really like this new helmet design a lot with the gray on the sides, like the shading. I think that looks really nice. Especially since the older style one was a bit bland. So all the new clones have new faces underneath, and I think this one is probably the best one they've ever produced. Here's the old style one, and you could definitely tell the difference. The old style one wasn't bad, it's just this one does it a lot better. And then there is like the more modern one, I guess, but I don't think it really works that well because it's used on like every character, such as like stormtroopers, like like First Order stormtroopers, Imperial stormtroopers, clones for this instance, and I just don't think that really works. So I think this is definitely the best face print that they've ever done. Finally, taking a look at the Jet Trooper, this is definitely what I would consider the chase figure of the set. So the legs are the same as the 501st Trooper, with that nice print on it. The torso, for the most part, is the same, apart from the blue at the top. It's just a different design than the triangle on the 501st Trooper. He has the belt. I think the bottom design is the same. He has blue arms instead of the white arms. He has a blaster. The helmet design has a nice red tone going to it as well, with this arrow up here and these red marks on the right and the left, right there. And the blue shading is also really nice to get because the regular Trooper has the gray on the sides. Again, there's no back printing on it, but there really doesn't have to be. The face underneath is the same as the new ones, which makes sense. Taking a look at the back, he has the jetpack, which I think is a new recolor, I think. And then taking a look underneath the belt, which goes all the way around, and then the blue design up here, which looks really nice. The first build is the Bark Speeder Bike, which has a really sleek design to it. And I'm pretty sure it's the same build as the one included in the new Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, just different colors. This one is blue, of course, instead of gray. At the front of the speeder, we have the play feature with the stud shooters. And up front, we also have this inclusion of like the ski piece, which I think was an interesting choice to go with, but I think it actually works pretty well. Right here is our first sticker, just a blue rectangle, just for extra detail. And I really like how they added this like blue here on both sides, coming up, and ending it with this like shield piece. Right here we have the controls with like the cockpit where you can put a minifigure. And these controls are like fully adjustable, so you can move this piece and this one as well, just to fit it for your figure as you want it to. Back here we have more of the ski pieces, and above that we have these blasters on both sides, so you could take those off and use them for figures, or you could just keep it on here for display. Right here we have our next piece with stickers. The slope piece, it has 3, 1 on each side, right here, here, and here. And I think those look pretty nice. This is the view from the back. There's nothing really special about like this. Most of the detail is like in this area right here. And then the underneath view. And then that view. So yeah, that's about it for this design. I really like it a lot. The second build included in this set is the AT-RT Walker. So we got another version like this in 2013, which came with this trooper, the old style 501st Trooper. And what I remember, I think it was a bit bulkier in like this area, I think. So starting with this build, we'll start down here with the feet. And I think this design is really nice with the inclusion of this silver piece right here. Moving up, we have the legs with this sticker on this side and this side right here, and a blue trim going up to the base. So at the base we have a stud shooter, which is another play feature, and then the front has a lot of stickers going on. I think there's 5. Yeah, so we have the arrow coming down, and the 501st, and the 501st over here for the Legion. And in here you can sit a minifigure down to control the vehicle. And right here there is a cheese slope with buttons on it, just for detail. Back here we have the weapons rack, pretty much, so you can hold blasters or these thermal binoculars, but you can switch those out with any weapons. And something I remember from the old version was that these were not clipped onto here. They were more just like built in with like a stud on top of here, and anytime you would play with it, they would always fall off. So I'm glad to see they fixed that by doing this. So like if you hit it, you can just put it back up like that, so it doesn't fall off. So at the end of all my review videos, I will be doing my initial thoughts, maybe making some like adjustments to what could have been better about it, and then I will give it a score out of 10. So starting with my thoughts, I think this set it's really good. And if you don't own it, I would definitely recommend picking it up, especially if you're into like the Clone Wars. Some things I would change would maybe be, instead of giving us 2 battle droids, maybe give us another jet trooper instead, or even just a 501st Trooper. And also on the walker, right here, the old style used to have like tiles covering the studs, and I think it just looked a lot cleaner. So I would fix that. And maybe even getting rid of this stud shooter right here and just adding a different piece, like a longer piece. I think that would make it look more accurate. But the bark speeder, I think, is the best that it could be. So out of a whole, I would probably give this set an 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And if there's a set that you want to see be reviewed next, leave it in the comments section below.